Saltfish is an absolute staple in the Caribbean, and it was brought there by the Portuguese. My grandmother was from Barbados, but also half Portuguese. At Christmas, she always used to make the most wonderful little saltfish balls as an hors d'oeuvre or a little snack before the main meal. So first of all, I'm going to add onion, garlic and chilli. So I've softened them down, and I'm just going to put them into my bowl here. And to that, I'm going to add some mashed potato, so just put that into your bowl as well. Saltfish is quite difficult to get used to. It's very fishy and very salty, so it's an acquired taste, but I happen to love it. So into the bowl goes the saltfish. Give this a good stir, and now I'm going to add some spring onions. So just finely chopped, a nice little handful, about 5 of them. And now some parsley, so just a couple of tablespoons full. And being from the Caribbean, of course, I love pepper sauce. I've got about 2 teaspoons full. Also, I've got about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and also something called adobo. Adobo is a very popular seasoning blend in the Caribbean and North America, and if you're having trouble finding it here, you could just use an all-purpose fish seasoning. Just 1 teaspoon of it. Now, to help bind this together, I'm going to add some breadcrumbs just to make that process a little bit easier. I've got about 4 tablespoons of breadcrumbs here. So there we go. And now I'm going to season. I've got about a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Now, not too much salt, just 2 generous pinches of it. So just cover this with some cling film and put it in the fridge for about half an hour. That's just going to firm everything up. So my mixture has been chilling for half an hour, and now I'm rolling my mixture into bite-sized balls. I've got several rolled out here, ready to start frying them. So I'm just going to dip it into some seasoned flour, then lightly beat an egg, and some lovely panko breadcrumbs. Now, if you haven't got any panko breadcrumbs, you can use any breadcrumbs. So once we've covered them, you need to just put them into some hot oil. Now listen to that sizzle already. It's not going to take long to cook because everything in here is already cooked. So you can absolutely decide when you're happy with the golden brown. And we're literally talking about 1.5 minutes on each side. Already they're ready to turn. Do they look nice? And these panko crumbs do make them particularly crunchy. They smell divine. Look at those lovely little saltfish balls. They're for my Granny Maud. I hope they're going to make her proud.